Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of SpongeBob SquarePants, you know that the Krusty Krab is the heart and soul of Bikini Bottom's economy. But what if I told you that there's a theory out there suggesting that the Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs' fast food restaurant, could actually be a front for some much darker and more sinister activities? Yep, that's right. Some fans believe that the Krusty Krab is not just a fast food joint. It's possibly a front for illegal activities like money laundering or black market dealings. And as for the Krabby Patty formula, well, it's rumored to represent something far darker than just a secret recipe. So in today's video, we're diving deep into this wild theory. How does it all connect? And what's really going on behind those famous Krabby Patties? Let's find out. First, let's set the stage. The Krusty Krab is Bikini Bottom's most popular and profitable restaurant. Mr. Krabs, the owner, is obsessed with one thing: money. He'll do whatever it takes to get rich, and his greed often drives the plot lines of the show. But have you ever wondered just how Mr. Krabs makes so much money? Sure, the Krusty Krab is a fast food place, but the level of wealth Mr. Krabs has accumulated seems a bit excessive for a small-town restaurant. And his shady, sneaky ways of making deals, well, they've led some fans to believe that the Krusty Krab is actually a front for something a lot more sinister. Let's start by talking about Mr. Krabs himself. Throughout the series, Mr. Krabs' character is defined by one trait: his extreme greed. He's constantly looking for ways to make more money, even if it means cutting corners or engaging in questionable business practices. In the episode Pickles, Mr. Krabs goes to great lengths to protect his secret formula, and even risks his own employees' well-being to maintain the Krusty Krab's profit margins. And we can't forget his willingness to exploit his staff, especially SpongeBob, in his relentless pursuit of wealth. From his obsession with money to his morally dubious decisions, Mr. Krabs has all the hallmarks of a character who could be running something far more illegal than just a fast food business. Now, let's get into the most important part of the Krusty Krab conspiracy: the Krabby Patty formula. What exactly is this secret recipe, and why is Mr. Krabs so protective of it? The Krabby Patty formula is a constant source of mystery in the show, and it's often treated like an ultimate secret, something that Mr. Krabs is willing to do anything to protect. But could it be more than just a fast food recipe? Here's the theory. The Krabby Patty formula could actually be a metaphor for something far darker, like a business operation that involves illegal activity. Some fans believe that the formula isn't just a recipe, but a key to a network of criminal dealings, or even money laundering. The fact that Mr. Krabs is so protective of this formula might hint at something much more sinister than just selling burgers. Maybe the formula is a symbol for a larger, more illicit operation that allows Mr. Krabs to get away with his greed without anyone suspecting it. So, let's talk about Plankton and the Chum Bucket for a moment. Plankton is constantly trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula, but no one ever seems to catch on to the fact that Mr. Krabs is guarding this secret so fiercely. Why does Plankton care so much about it? The Chum Bucket's failure could be seen as more than just bad luck. Plankton, while small and often depicted as a villain, is the only one who seems to recognize that something bigger is going on with the Krusty Krab's success. Could the rivalry between the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket be a metaphor for competition between two criminal enterprises? Mr. Krabs is so desperate to protect his recipe, and Plankton's constant attempts to steal it may symbolize corporate espionage or even a turf war between criminal factions. Plankton may not be the only one trying to get his hands on this valuable formula. It could be a much bigger game that we're not seeing on the surface. Now, let's get into the really wild part of this theory: money laundering and black market dealings. Think about it. The Krusty Krab is successful, but how does a small-town fast food restaurant generate such insane amounts of wealth? Mr. Krabs constantly has an unhealthy amount of money, and the way he spends it is incredibly shady. From his private stash of gold coins to the way he manipulates his employees, it looks like he's doing much more than just flipping Krabby Patties. The idea here is that Mr. Krabs is using the Krusty Krab as a front for money laundering or other illicit activities. By running the restaurant, he's able to launder money from darker underground dealings and funnel it through his business. The Krabby Patty formula could be a metaphor for his way of disguising these illegal transactions as a normal part of his business. As for the black market side of things, many fans speculate that the Krusty Krab's success relies on secret deals with shady characters in Bikini Bottom. Whether it's the sale of rare underwater goods, illegal substances, or something else entirely, the Krusty Krab could be a hub for illicit activity. Finally, let's talk about Mr. Krab's shady dealings. Throughout the series, he's been shown making morally questionable decisions that go far beyond normal business practices. In multiple episodes, Mr. Krabs takes advantage of his employees, from exploiting SpongeBob's work ethic to taking credit for others' hard work. But what if these petty scams are just the tip of the iceberg? Mr. Krabs is always looking for shortcuts and ways to make easy money, often by using other people's resources. Could his business model be built on a far larger network of under-the-table deals and illegal operations? So, is the Krusty Krab a front for illegal activities? Could Mr. Krabs be running a criminal empire right under the noses of Bikini Bottom's citizens? While we may never know for sure, this theory adds an exciting layer of depth to the world of SpongeBob SquarePants. The Krabby Patty formula may not just be a secret recipe. It could be a symbol of something much more sinister. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe Mr. Krabs is hiding something darker behind the Krusty Krab? Or is it just a fun, wacky show about a talking sponge? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more wild conspiracy theories. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos for more mind-blowing theories about your favorite cartoons.